NBC5 investigates tonight one of the roots of the ongoing violence in Chicago, the Sinaloa drug cartel, an organization co-founded by notorious drug kingpin El Chapo. Investigative reporter Chuck Goudie is here with new details on El Chapo's main cartel partner, who is now about to plead guilty.
Ismael Zambada Garcia was El Chapo's right-hand man for decades, co-founder of the bloodthirsty Sinaloa cartel. Now he's on the verge of pleading guilty. Zambada's cartel name may be El Mayo, but tonight he's about to get a new nickname, the 8 numbers of his federal prison ID.
I think it means that, like, if you're one of the major leaders of these cartels, that you're vulnerable and you're going to be held accountable.
Retired DEA Chicago Division official Mike Gannon tonight tells NBC Chicago that the end of the road for El Mayo can't be overstated. It's a road that starts here in Sinaloa, Mexico, where El Mayo and El Chapo were partners in crime for more than 4 decades. But their main drug outpost was a burgeoning business in our backyard.
Chicago is the #1 drug distribution point for narcotics in the United States of America. Chicago is the corporate headquarters for the Sinaloa cartel.
How did it get to be that way?
Well, listen, when you look at what is happening in the Chicago area, you know that there's so many distribution routes that come out of Chicago, and to get drugs to other parts of the country, it's a great location.
And therefore, the cartel is a major target of newly installed Chicago U.S. Attorney Andrew Boutros, who told me in an exclusive interview that it's paramount to zero in on Sinaloa cartel figures who are now taking over for Chapo and Mayo. Does the trickle down from the Sinaloa cartel drug activity in Chicago, does that feed all of the violence or most of it? And is that your top priority?
It doesn't feed all of it, or I don't know if it feeds most of it, but it certainly contributes to it.
So with drug lord El Chapo here at the Supermax prison in Colorado, and with his chum El Mayo headed this way, both leaders of Chicago's most prolific cartel are off the streets, locked up for life.
When I think of the significance of both of those individuals being arrested and held accountable and pleading guilty, it's huge, because think of all the families that have been impacted in the United States, and specifically the Chicago area as well.
In a late court filing today, New York prosecutors say they're planning to lump all the similar cases against El Chapo's right-hand man into one guilty plea, but not the indictment Zambada faces in Chicago. That case remaining in place, according to the U.S. Attorney here, although tonight, with El Mayo 77 years old, it may never need to be prosecuted. Back to you.
Chuck Goudie with the investigation tonight. Thanks, Chuck.